General Motors is not only the world's largest automaker, but also a world leader in safety innovation that stretches as far back as the birth of GM itself. For decades, General Motors engineers have spent countless hours testing, studying, and creating many safety features that are standard on today's vehicles. An unparalleled commitment to the safety of occupants of GM cars and trucks, yesterday, today, and for generations to come. The importance of creating an environment required for extensive safety testing led to the opening of GM's industry-first proving ground facility in Milford, Michigan in 1924. Engineers put vehicles through rigorous tests in varying conditions under controlled settings at the Milford Proving Ground to gather data for improving vehicle safety, taking into account speed and weather, even time of day, to maximize a thorough understanding of the physics of helping to protect passengers. In the 1930s, General Motors began the first series of barrier crash tests, an innovative perspective in studying damage to vehicles, and a standard measuring tool in the automobile world even now. As technology advanced over the 20th century, so did General Motors' ability to document and study the impact of a crash on occupants from a variety of angles to further improve safety features. High-speed photography was put to use in 1940 to visually slow down the impact of a collision, showing engineers critical evidence not seen in real time, as well as providing a record of the tests for future use. Taking safety outside of testing vehicles, General Motors helped to provide all drivers on the roadways of America with what would be a first-of-its-kind invention in the 1960s. While working to reduce roadside hazards at the Milford Proving Grounds, GM developed guidelines for road shoulder clearance, roadside slope angle, sign height, and guardrail shape. This foresight for keeping cars on the roads to help minimize injury was shared with the federal government. The 1960s also brought about advances in the ability to simulate collisions. GM began using a high-speed sled to recreate crashes in controlled conditions over and over and over again.
3, 2, 1, drop.
General Motors' cutting-edge safety innovations, based upon intensive and extensive research by engineers, were used to help the automobile industry develop high-penetration resistant windshield glass in the 1960s. The windshield was designed to crumple and deform at speeds where earlier windshields would have been penetrated by head impacts. The glass reduced the possibility of serious injury during a crash. Airbag technology was developed by GM in the 1970s, with a vision of providing unprecedented occupant protection during a crash. In 1972, the world's largest automaker conducted the first large field test of airbags, leading to optional airbags in several production vehicles just a year later. Further pushing the technological envelope in the 1970s and early 80s, GM developed the Hybrid 2 and Hybrid 3 crash test dummies, providing instant and dramatic data of the impact of vehicle crashes by simulating the size and shape of various occupants of a vehicle. A family of dummies was developed, including a pregnant woman and children as young as 6 months. Working beyond traditional modes of protection to further safety for all, GM became the first manufacturer to equip daytime running lamps on U.S. vehicles in 1995. Daytime running lamps provide a visual warning to pedestrians, cyclists, and oncoming vehicles. GM also was the first automaker to offer a night vision enhancement system in 2000. The new millennium offers amazing new safety achievements by General Motors. Engineers have succeeded in a wide range of new protections for vehicle occupants, leading in computer-assisted technology. Industry-leading dual-depth airbags were unveiled by GM in 2005 to provide customized airbag deployment for front-seat passengers in the event of a crash. StabiliTrak, a sophisticated safety innovation from General Motors, helps drivers keep their vehicles under control when taking evasive action is required, reducing the likelihood of a serious crash. In coming years, GM will focus on innovative crash avoidance technologies, such as vehicle-to-vehicle communication, and a host of safety systems to help keep drivers and passengers safe. As technology evolves, look for General Motors to be at the front of the line in bringing safety first.